Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 3218 North Liberty Street here in Portland. I'm going to try and get over here by the house number. You can see that on the front of the home. Alright, 3218, there's the front door. We're scoping the line here to rule out or figure out if this line has a party. So we're going to walk around here. I've got to do it from the rooftop, so I apologize for kind of some goofy views here. Well, here's the side of the house. We're going to head up where that ladder is out here. And there's no way for me to keep everything hooked up and climb the ladder at the same time. That's why I'm showing all this stuff here. There's the neighbor's house. That's where we're getting our water from right now. Alright, I've got to climb the ladder here, and then I'll show that same view again up on the roof. And I'll leave the recorder running here. Alright, we're going to pull the camera back out again. I'll show these same little pop-outs on the side of the house. Alright, this is me standing up on the pop-outs you saw. Neighbor's house where the hose is coming from. And we're going through a 4-inch cast iron vent stack up on the rooftop. Alright, we've reached the bottom of the vent. We're going to zero out the foot counter. And it looks like we're losing our water flow here. The line just transitioned over to concrete right here at about, I've got my camera spooled out a little ways, it's about 8 feet in. I can't retract the camera here, it's too far away from me. About 8 feet in, it transitions over to concrete. At first glance, it does appear it's making a diameter change. There's a lot of debris in the way, and then we lose all of our water flow there. It's all escaping out of the pipe joint. And I will bring the camera back in slower here. I've got to keep my momentum up with a dry line like this, or I may not get all the way to the main. guy there is stopping the camera, unfortunately. And without water flow, there's no chance we're getting around that. So we're going to go locate the camera head here, see where we're at. We're probably getting fairly close to the street. But because of that, it looks like excess pipe grout there. I cannot reach the end of the sewer line. We're going to pause the camera here for just a moment. All right, just located the camera head there. Unfortunately, we're still about 30 feet away from the street here. Do you know what road that is out there, buddy, Alex?
Which one?
That's 12th. Would you mind getting that road name? And right now, the house number that this line is coming up in their driveway currently is 6625. We'll get the street name here in just a moment. It's not going out to Liberty, though. Knowles? No, it goes out to Knowles. And if you're looking at the neighbor's house here, 6625, it's coming up the left side of their home as you look at the house from the street. And where the camera had stopped was about, oh, maybe 2 feet or so past the front left corner of their house. We've just got out from the side of that home there. And so far here, I've not seen an obvious Y connection coming in. That doesn't mean it doesn't happen out beyond where we stopped, though. Now we're going to go do their marking here. Alright, we're still on the neighbor side of the fence here, about 10-12 feet from the fence that divides the two properties. Basically parallel or straight out from that home's rear left corner. Again, I'm describing that as if you're looking at the front of 6625 from the street. All right, we're just coming into the yard of this home. I'm going to take a picture. There's a lot of overgrown junk back here. So a lot of these pictures, it's kind of hard to see the paint markings. I'm taking a picture up here on the roof. For reference, you'll see a shed in the backyard of this house, and then on the neighbor's side of the fence, it's a purple home, and you'll see a satellite dish coming off their rear left corner of their house. It's very overgrown back here, so once you back up just a little ways from the paint markings, you start losing sight of them. We're going to go do another locate here. Alright, the line just passed under the shed in the backyard of this home and just popped out the corner of it. You'll see an aerial shot from the roof showing a white paint marking coming off the corner of that shed. I'll do one more locate here at the cast iron transition and reel back in. You got a big gaping hole there. Alright, just finished up marking back to the foundation of the home here. No obvious Y connections out to 97 feet. You might get a better view of everything while you're sitting inside in the darker room, but nothing obvious. Alright, I'll show this here with the camera and then we'll take some more pictures. Clean this lens up. Alright, so here's our vent stack. Line drops down, comes out right here. There's the white paint markings. They head off into the backyard. You can see those paint markings run right into under the shed. That white marking there at the front left corner of that shed is the sewer markings. You can see the other ones leading out there. It gets underneath the shed, it turns, goes around the left side. Again, if you're looking at this purple home from the front, goes around the left side out to Knowles. Unfortunately, we stopped again about 2 feet past the front of the house. That's as far as we can go, which is about 30 feet away from the street edge. And we'll bring the camera back down to the ground here and we'll show that one more time. Alright, here are those pop-outs once again. Vents up there. Again, line comes down, goes through the fence line, underneath the shed, and around this purple house here, out to Knowles. And I'll try and walk along and show this here as best I can. So there's paint. There's some paint there as it goes under the corner of this building. Now I've got so there's some more paint markings as it turns. Goes through the neighbor's side yard here. And I got pictures of them in the garden, and then as it reaches through that front fence line there, you can see on camera the one furthest away from us, the red fence. Gets just a few feet beyond that, and that's where we stop.